Good afternoon. We are live from Sabail in Azerbaijan, and today is knockout round day. That's right. Full action is over. We know the top 8 teams of the event, and we have some great teams battling. And this is the second to last event of the Women's Series season. I think I want to have a minute of silence. Sadness just took over my whole soul right now, thinking that we're getting close to the end. I do not like it, but I tell you one thing that I like the action I've seen so far in this event. Your host, Angelo Tsagarakis. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're energetic. You've rested. You're ready. You got the snacks. You're comfortable. And you're going to stay with me the whole time. Okay? You're not allowed to leave. Sunday is chill day, and most importantly, it's 3x3 day in my company. So we have a nice program ahead of us. First game, no other than number one seed Netherlands, the defending world champions. Will battle against the rookie, the new coming team, Shanghai Redwings. Then you will have CS Rapid Bucharest going against the local favorite Azerbaijan. Then Czechia against Latvia. And then Netherlands U25. That's right. The Netherlands Federation have two teams in the top 8 in this event. Will battle against the defending semifinalists at the World Cup this year, Poland. We told you we got a nice plateau. We told you we got some Olympians. We got some high level performers all around. I have a whole lot to say to you guys. I have a whole lot of information to share. We're going to have about 4 and some hours together, so bear with me. Whatever you need, don't hesitate to reach out to me on social media at in_zar, TSAR_gram on Instagram. See what I did there with the name? Because they call me the Czar. That's right. Big shout out to all the people already connected. Big shout out to all the 3x3 fans out there in the world. It might be morning time, afternoon, evening, it doesn't matter. You're here with me, and I appreciate you all. What did we have in pool action? Well, we had a whole lot. We had 4 teams that ended up undefeated. Out of Pool A, Netherlands finished with a perfect 2-0 record, beating out Poland and Chile. We had a nice battle between Netherlands and Poland that ended up seeing the Dutch ladies winning 17-14. Chile, only with 3 ladies, tried its best, but the pool was just too strong. It was also strong. In Pool B, Czechia, undefeated, beat out Azerbaijan and Philippines. Philippines can have a lot of regrets in this event. They had all the munitions to take down Czechia. They had 5 shots to win the game. The ball just rimmed out once, twice, 3 times. Just did not want to collaborate. In the end, Czechia won, which pretty much cost Philippines its spot in the knockout round. In Pool C, Netherlands U25, perfect 2-0 record as well. Shanghai Redwings beat out China in last night's last game. And CS Rapid Bucharest ended up undefeated in Pool D. It was not without a fight. Both Latvia and Zagreb were worthy opponents. Zagreb, a rookie in this competition, showed out a lot of good stuff, but 2 experienced teams, 2 teams part of the top 10 in the world right now, just didn't allow for Zagreb to come out alive out of full action. But you pretty much know everything. I like the energy and the smiles from the Shanghai Redwings ladies. If you want to talk about performances, well, I got a lot to say there. Let me tell you that. You want to talk about Northridge Driessen, who's leading the competition in top player value. Northridge Driessen has the most highlights with 16, the most key assists with 9. She's the third leading scorer of the event with 16, only 2 points behind Katia Vermane from Latvia. So there you have it. You have it all. You know everything. We're out here in Azerbaijan. The weather is nice, sweet, and sunny. Just the way I personally like it, but I'm pretty sure that most of you guys like the same things that I do. Just now, a few moments before the start, we are 1 minute late, guys. 1 minute late. I got to give my technical team. I have to. This is my personal duty. Okay, they know it. Looking forward to the action. Yesterday, we ended up having a great day. We had some technical difficulties early in the day, and then we figured it all out, and it ended up being smooth sailing. So, Shanghai with the first ball. We know that Netherlands always starts up with great defensive intensity, but how about this bang bang dagger from Han Na? Start of the game, and Han Na just goes right back at it, slicing through the defense. Good pace, good change of pace. And Driessen says, look, I have my own version of whatever you do. I just want to do it better than you. 2-1 Han Na. A little bit too ambitious there. She forgot she had Boomstra covering her. And Driessen a little bit too deep. Couldn't quite figure out the angle on the glass to tie the game up to 2 apiece. Obviously, the Netherlands are the heavy favorites. They are the #1 team in the world right now with 440 points in the Women's Series standings. They've played 5 events prior to this one, and they won 3, lost in the final once, and ended up a semifinalist in their last event. So it's a top 4 finish minimum this year for Netherlands, and obviously they're coming out here to get back to their winning ways. Good move. Good coverage. Look to Shipholt. Did a good job sitting. She needs to get out the paint. She does. And that's a little bit of a nonchalant pass. In some way, somehow, this ends up being a backdoor cut from Wong that was not even expecting to be the one open on the backdoor cut. Doesn't matter, just as efficient. And there you go. Good coverage, Wong in the blind angle. Look at Shipholt. Could not see her come from behind. Ritzma had to get it up quick. Good screen from Boomstra that followed up the miss. That's going to be a bad situation for Boomstra covering the paint deep. You had to foul, but it's early in the game. You don't want to give any easy bucket. You got to play, keeping consciousness with shot clock and foul trouble. And you can count on Netherlands to do both properly. Boomstra, nice little dime and 1. A wraparound pass. And the thing that you see about this Netherlands program, you see players such as Janice Boomstra, such as Zoe Slagter, even Lucia Shipholt. They start up with a certain bag of skills, and you see the evolution in skills throughout the years. They're capable of doing much more with the ball. play with the ball using screens, play with their backs to the basket, shoot the ball the whole 9 yards. And now it makes the team very, very, very difficult to stop because the danger comes from everywhere. Very complete roster, multitude of options offensively, very dense defensively throughout the whole roster with a lot of options. So looking good, looking good. Andreessen, second miss, unexpected. Takes her time. She had size advantage against Hana. Gets the bucket. Ooh. I think she got away with the trouble there because the pivot foot was slipping and sliding all the way, but it doesn't matter. Wong keeps the game tight. Boonstra pulling up and off target. Big shout out to DJ Mike Lewis. Brother, I love you, my man. Appreciate you connecting, showing love to the Dutch ladies. Obviously, a lot of Dutch fans out there following both men and women on the 3x3 tours. Boonstra, that's barbecue chicken down low. Oh, no. No barbecue sauce. And one thing that Shanghai Redwings need to look for is to feed this lady right here, Zhang, down low. Sometimes I kind of have the feeling that they're forgetting that they have a real threat down low. Such tough coverage. He's so strong, so long. So obviously, she needs to do her part, stealing out and calling for the ball down low, but you also need to be looking for her. And sometimes I kind of think that they are forgetting about it. Maybe you got to give credit to the defense, putting a lot of ball pressure. So that's something to take into account. I do not deny that, but do have more space in 3x3. There's the third team foul against Shanghai, offensive foul. Recent, good pace. Takes her time, gets to her sweet spot. Long has size advantage. You got to give her the ball before the 3 seconds. That's going to be a foul. Dreesen fighting hard. But once again, they're taking a little bit too long to give Zhang the ball. Problem is, they're taking the risk of the referee calling for a 3-second call in the paint. But when Zhang catches it, she doesn't have much time to figure out what to do. She needs to just turn around and get a little hook shot going or something. Zhang fading away. Great coverage. You know you can count on the Netherlands' ability to get stops, woman up defensively. That's going to be an offensive foul. Good hands. Lucia Shiphold, Cookie Monster. Ritzma returns it. Boonstra, aware of the shot clock, shoots it up. Shanghai Redwings resisting pretty well so far. How long will it last is the question that I wonder. Ritzma, a break ending up being a good pass. You are being at the right place at the right time. you want to talk about an outstanding performer, well, you can also talk about a Janice Boonstra this year. Ooh, nice little flash. She heard me mention her name in the Bluetooth. She said, "All right, Angelo, I got you. Let me give you a quick bucket." This year, Janice Boonstra has been absolutely spectacular. She's the leading scorer in the Women's Series this year with 138 points, 2 points ahead of her, her teammate, Notwid Dreesen. Hortense Limousin is out there in the mix. She was the top player value. Joe Ritzma, top of the key, bang, bang. Hortense Limousin was the top player value before the start of the event. And after day one of competition, Notwid Dreesen said, "Look, let me take over Daisy style." Hana, nice little two-lady action. That's a foul. Lydia Shiphold says, "Look, I got her. You got to believe in me." Neutra is very generous with her energy and her willingness to help defensively. Dennis Boonstra this year also leads the Women's Series in most rebounds with 125. We're talking about the Netherlands. They're just taking everything. They don't share much. Nice patience, taking it all the way. That's going to be an N1 right before the expiration of the 12-second shot clock. Unless they're going to say that the foul was on the ground. No, it's not. Count the bucket. Um, I guess they didn't count the bucket, so it was on the ground. But did it? Was it considered an unsportsmanlike foul? I did not see the referee's gesture, but I assume for Schiphol to shoot two free throws that this was the call. Both teams now in the penalty. Both teams in foul trouble. They're going right back to the same type of collaboration, and they have the same type of result, which is Lucia Schiphol freed up, ready to score it up. And now Netherlands, slowly but surely, not even at the second TV timeout, already with the 6-point lead, 10 points away from a 21-point win potentially. Dynamic is showing all green lights towards that, but it's not over until it's over. Let's see what type of action Shanghai Redwings can come up with right now. ISO. Ooh, you think you got her going up? And Boomstra says, "Look, I might jump, but I'm staying there though. Good fit inside. Look your ship hole. Spoiling dessert twice doesn't matter. She'll stick with it. And the third time is a charm. Apparently 12-5. Shanghai Red Wings in trouble. Do you want me to spell it for you? Yoritsma. Good idea. Poor execution in the end. Wong turns around. Does not connect with the rim. Yoritsma, long range. Put a little bit too much protein powder in that long shot attempt. We're going to have the second TV timeout. Netherlands cruising. And I'm warning DJ Mike Lewis, I'm going to steal that one for sure. Just wait for the right time to to put it in place. But I appreciate the assist. I know exactly when I'm going to pull it up. Know exactly. No pump fakes, just straight up catch and shoot. Swish it, swish. So let's see after the second TV timeout if Shanghai can come up with something positive. That's a tough shot attempt, going a fade away with a good contest from Dennis Boonstra. And look at this. Hezzy once, Hezzy twice, but you cannot drop the cake before setting it on the table. Oh, Notre, that is quite unfortunate. Spoiling a great highlight. They'll make up for it with a good pass. Nice little off-ball action right there. Netherlands just cruising. Will Smith style. I know Ditchy Mike Lewis will appreciate that. Ritzma thought about it. Hesitation usually is a shooter skiller. Nice outlet pass. The kick out for Boonstra. Wong fighting real hard. Good contest. You can you can feel Dreesen just saying, ugh, those impacts right in the chest. That hurts. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't hurt enough for that shot to be missed. Long range. Desperation shot. Shanghai Redwings understanding there is not much to do and it's just a few moments. The Netherlands are going to say Shanghai to Shanghai. That is for sure. No questions about it. It is an undeniable truth. Straight up facts. A minute and 37 seconds left in the game. Oh, big shout out to Ilan Kowalski, an all-time Israel national team coach. I hope you're doing well, my friend. You see, the whole 3x3 community is connected. When it's the knockout round in the women's series, people pay attention, as they should, by the way. Stopping your dribble is not a good idea, even when your name is Dreesen. Doesn't matter. You make up for it with great patience, good basketball IQ, the pass, look your ship hold. It's going to be an All right, there you have it. Quarterfinal number 2. Azerbaijan is here just for you, playing at home in Sabail. So, can they come up with their best performance of the event so far? They have talent, they have experience, they have Olympians, they have history. They're playing a very strong new coming team this year, CS Rapid Bucharest, and it's a star-studded roster. Let me tell you that. You have French legend Hortense Limousin just going to work this year. We're talking about somebody that has a 183.5 top player value so far in the Women's Series season. Number 2 to only Nortje Driesen. That just tells you right there what type of player we're talking about. You have Petrinaite, the Lithuanian national team player. You have depth. Oh, but if you have Tatiana Deniskina starting off the day with a banger, that might give the whole team some energy and bring the crowd to its feet. So we'll see. Deniskina has shot the ball well in the competition so far. It's not the number one option offensively for Azerbaijan, obviously, but the veteran providing much needed boost and energy with the absence of Brianna Frazier, who's sitting in the stands watching over her team competing today in Sabail. Azerbaijan kind of woke up too late in its first matchup against Czechia, losing 17-15. Zoom. Hortense Limousin trying to speed things up. And what is kind of funny, she might be the shortest player on the court, but she had the most rebounds out of every player in her last matchup with 8 rebounds. It was against Latvia. Nice little lob pass, a little bit too deep. Ulyanova and 1, or is it going to be on the ground? It might be on the ground, so luckily for CS Rapid, no free throw. Follow a bucket. Check the ball up at the top. Mismatch action. The pass, not that good, but good enough to get in the hands of Ulyanova. 3-zip Azerbaijan. Putting pressure on CS Rapid right away. Good recognition, and that's a great lob pass. Soft, on the money. Ulyanova bumps the lead to 4-zip. Hortense Limousin found the angle some way, somehow. Incredible finish. And Mullenauer needs to do a better job out of the 3 lob passes that she's had to make to Ulyanova, who had the preferential mismatch down low with Hortense Limousin. The first one was almost missed. Had a lucky bounce on the basket, and Ulyanova caught the ball and scored. The second time was a perfect pass. The third time was a bad pass. Ratio still good, you'll tell me, but you're trying to capitalize on those opportunities. These are easy buckets. Good defense. Ulyanova with the block. One player that's been a little bit discreet, too discreet for my own taste, is Erika Carter. She's much more skilled and talented than what she's shown so far in this competition. And I expect her today in the knockout round to show something different. Against Czechia, Erika Carter only had 1 point. Hortense Limousin goes to her bread and butter, add some marmalade on top of it. You can put some honey, whatever you want. But those situations, mid-range, off the dribble, on the right side baseline, is just money. Against the Philippines, Erika Carter also had only 1 point. So as I mentioned, we're talking about too discreet of a performance from a player that can do much better. Mullenauer, a little bit too close. Shajidin. Made the call with United. Lithuanian international. Missing the first free throw. One for two. Things slowly but surely are picking up a little bit for CS Rapid. 1 hour. Finding the pass. That is good pass. That might be a little bit too late of a shot attempt. Might be right after the expiration of the 12-second shot clock. Tansley Mouzin will take her time. She gives the ball down low to Bobar. Long range, off the mark. Petranaite will use her length against Deniskina unsuccessfully. And an hour. Good fit inside, and Ulyanova draws the foul. So I like the game plan so far for Team Azerbaijan. They're trying to press on the size advantage they have down low with Ulyanova. They're doing a pretty good job at it so far. Long-range efficiency from Deniskina also provided a good boost. Start of the game. Ulyanova misses, but she gets her own miss. You gotta box out. You cannot afford to give the ball right back to your opponent. Tansley Mouzin. Didn't I tell you when she goes for that one dribble pull-up on the baseline, it's just a piece of art. Let me tell you. She doesn't miss. Overplaying too much usually gets you in trouble. You're trying to slow down the offensive transition. You do not want to overplay too long that you open up the baseline for a wide open layup. That was the case right here with Alina Maria Podar and Azerbaijan. And you have to understand something that I didn't mention yet, but if you're looking at the world rankings right now in the women's series, we have quite a lot of top 10 teams competing in those quarterfinals today. You have Netherlands, the #1 ranked team so far. You have CS Rapid Bucharest that you're observing right now in my company, #4 with 310 points aggregate. #8 in the world right now is Azerbaijan with 235. And you have Poland at #10, close behind with 215. So there is a lot at stake for all those teams competing today. A lot at stake because you're trying to secure a spot for the Shanghai World Final in a few weeks. And you want to capitalize and get the most points you can potentially get. Hortense Limousin almost stole it. Deniskina! Shooting the ball out of her mind. If Deniskina keeps on knocking down those, Azerbaijan might try to go for a third win in a row in the Women's Series. They won back-to-back events in their last 2 participations in Bucharest and Shanghai. Oh, and one. If you're Latino or you speak some Spanish, Azerbaijan is on fuego. And once again, they're doing this without a very productive Erika Carter. That's quite interesting. Deniskina picking it up. Ulyanova coming up big in this matchup where her size has been a big advantage. Good hands, Carter. with the steal, but the ball shall be given back, I believe, to CS Rapid as Azerbaijan recovered control of the rock. And Deniskina has some blood, a little of a scrape on her knee as she dove on the floor. Rika Carter, good lob pass, good feed, but you got to watch out dribbling the ball with Hortense Limousin looming around. She's just like Jerry out there. She's gonna snatch your cheese away. Let me tell you that. And the nice off-ball movement, the cut, Hortense Limousin. Too much protein powder in that smoothie. 10-5. Molinauer. Gives it up. Carter. That's back-to-back 12-second shot clock violations. Team Azerbaijan. Naite forcing her way to the cup. Unproductive. Ulyanova. Easy money on Hortense Limousin. They're pressing on the size advantage they have in the paint. And obviously that's something that we've seen also in the Olympics. Hortense Limousin has a lot of upside, a lot of great things going for herself. But one of her kryptonites, if we can call it that, is defensively when she's matched up with much bigger bodies. And obviously that's something that is just pure genetics right there. We're talking about pure numbers, pure science. It's height, it's size. She compensates with tremendous energy defensively, tremendous ball pressure. She's unguardable one-on-one defensively. But long-range shooting and guarding the inside are two of the things that she will always struggle with. And you have to give credit to Azerbaijan. Rika Carter with a beautiful left-hand finish on the other side. Azerbaijan is just executing the game plan to perfection so far. Good help side defense. Ulyanova, why not? Why not? Why not? 14-6. CS Rapid Bucharest in much trouble. Hortense Limousin throwing up an airplane. Ball does not connect with anything but air, and that's an 8-point lead before the second TV timeout. 14 points already. Azerbaijan putting on a show for the local fans and us, obviously. Rika Carter, easy money. Miscommunication defensively. Petrinaite and Limousin did not know what to do, and that's a good foul from Carter. Azerbaijan still not in the penalty. Man, what are we seeing? Most people would have anticipated CS Rapid Bucharest to meet up with Netherlands in the semifinals. Azerbaijan has something to say about that. Handoff fake. Good recovery by Ulyanova. Oh, things are starting to look real good for Azerbaijan, let me tell you that. Rika Carter. What a tough attempt. Good defense by Hortense Limousin. Bobar, top of the key. Does not get the friendly touch. Shot was on target, but a bit flat. Molinauer, top of the key. That looked pretty good. Just Lacking a little bit of elevation. Hortense Limousin, zoom. Formula One type finish right there. Going left, Mullenauer takes her sweet time. That's a good read. She saw the help side from Hortense Limousin on Ulianova's dive. She made the right decision, kicking it out to Erika Carter at the top. There's a moving screen. There's an offensive foul. That's going to be another foul. Not a good foul. Deniskina needs to pay attention to foul trouble. You don't want to take the risk. That's when you have to kind of stay away from excess physicality. The moment that 16 foul pops up on the screen, on the scoreboard, you just want to stay away from all of that. But fortunately for Azerbaijan, Hodar only makes 1 for 2. Mullenauer. There's a foul against Hodar. It's going to be the 14th foul against CS Rapid Bucharest. Mullenauer takes her time. She'll drive that baseline. Good defense by Petranaite. 3 seconds. She looks at the clock, goes for the fadeaway. Good job boxing out Bobar. No fouls to give. Great defense. Great help side defense by Mullenauer. But Bobar, with the great hustle from Hortense Limousin, recovers possession of the rock and knocks it down. Time is of the essence, and time is starting to run out for CS Rapid Azerbaijan. As mentioned, playing its best game of the event at the best of times. Great lob pass. Great feed inside from Deniskina. And Mullenauer doing a great job in this tournament, finishing in the paint. Petranaite off target. Look at this touch right here. Limousin's left hand is something to see. Uh-oh. Deniskina. No foul call, even though she had her jersey held by Petranaite. Deniskina coming up big, coming up huge in this game. Good pass, Mullenauer. Ooh, the crowd was ready to erupt. Bucharest hunting for twos, giving the ball to Petranaite is a good idea when you're doing that. There is a foul, unquestionably. Petranaite with the push in the back. Azerbaijan will call for a timeout. Azerbaijan won against Philippines 21-14. They were successfully qualified to today's action. CS Rapid Bucharest suffered tremendously trying to match up with Ulyanova, particularly Hortense Limousin down low. This is paying off huge for Azerbaijan with a potential stop, with a potential spot in the top 4. Having to match up with Netherlands is not a gift. But once again, easy money. Too easy. Hortense Limousin gives the bucket right back to Ulyanova. So she will hit you up with speed and make you pay the price for matching up with her on the outside. But you can definitely get at Hortense Limousin on the inside and use your height advantage. That's the game in 3x3. You try to capitalize on your advantage. What's your superpower? 50 seconds left, down 5. On an hour. pulls up, and the ball shall be recovered by Azerbaijan. Good hustle. Bobar frustrated, but everybody could see she's the last one who touched it. So now shot clock management is quite important. Ulanauer will take her time. She's trying to feed Ulyanova late. That's an open shot for the best shooter out there. Petrenaite. Clock is running down. They might not have enough time. They cannot afford to foul. If Azerbaijan simply holds on to the ball as long as possible. The turnover, costly. Trying to fire Petrenaite. Petrenaite throws up a prayer, not answered. Ulyanova sees the ball deflected out of bounds. Azerbaijan cannot foul, so the worst possible case scenario for Azerbaijan, pay attention, people. A 2-point shot attempt from Petrenaite or anybody else made with a foul, 2 free throws, lose by 1. But none of that will happen. Azerbaijan gets the dub at home in Sabail against CS Rapid Bucharest, the number 4 team in the World Women's Series rankings so far this season. Great performance from Dina Ulyanova. Tatiana Deniskina also came up big with 5 points. Carter and Mullenauer did a great job fitting the ball inside to Dina. And there you have it. Bucharest out of the event. Azerbaijan plays on and we'll meet up with Netherlands. Next game up, party people. It's going to be quite a good one as well. Czechia against Latvia in just a few minutes. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, now please welcome Team Latvia. Player number 3, Player number 13, Marta Lishenko. Player number 45, Dima Sorfane. And now please welcome player number 6, Tata Rumane. And please welcome referees, Rafael Ryan and Ladina Chochi.
All right, all right, all right. Czechia and Latvia, third quarterfinal of the day. Man, the day is going by too fast. Slow down, ladies. Let's have some more 3x3. Or actually, speed it up. Let's have some crazy games. Czechia and Latvia matching up. Latvia finished the second seed in its group. But trust me, it's not just any second seed. We're talking about a team that had to battle with CS Rapid Bucharest. It was a pretty even group in Pool D with Zagreb as well, the new coming team, who did a really good job. Croatian squad with a lot of heart. So Latvia ended up losing its battle against CS Rapid 1915, but it was a close game and it was decided late in the stretch. Katia Vilmane has done what she just keeps on doing every time she plays. She's just scoring. She's doing a great job. She had 18 points, leading everybody in scoring after pool action yesterday. So obviously Latvia will count on her to keep up with the good work. For Czechia, Katerina Galichkova averaged 7 points per game, and she shot the lights out. Yushchenko missed, and Kozane kind of forgot her luggage on her trip, and Babrekova has really come to life since the second game of pool action yesterday. She had 7 points in Czechia's win against Azerbaijan. When we're talking about the world standings in the women's series right now, Latvia has a lot at stake in this quarterfinals. Standing at the 7th spot right now with 243 points after 4 events played. This is the 5th one for them. And a big result right now, for example, going into the semifinal, could propel them to Shanghai in a few weeks. Virmane, high trajectory dagger. The swish, 4-point lead early. Czechia needs to figure things out pretty fast. Virmane caught by patrol. And Galichkova will go to the free throw line. Try to cut the lead to 3. But this Latvia squad has done quite a lot of good things so far this season. Winning in Baku, beating out Netherlands in the final. Tia Virmane was absolutely spectacular in that event. In Baku, and Azerbaijan, as a matter of fact, is pretty much a place that is quite special for Latvia. The Latvian squad earned its spot to the World Cup in Baku. Right after earning a spot to the World Cup, they won their first Women's Series stop of the year. So let's see what happens out here in Sabail. Rilikova gets the bucket. Zane, good fundamentals, clean work in the paint. Back to a 3-point lead. Bravenkova stops her dribble. And now Relikova is going to have to shoot it up. She stayed aware and almost had it to drop. She cleans up the mess. Gets her own offensive rebound on the miss. And now the game is evening out. Oh, Straumane. Let's put you in the dryer. The clothes were too wet. Let's go extra dry mode. Tumble around 2-3 times. Erase you from the picture. 3-point lead, Straumane. Oh, mama. All right now, Straumane coming to life. Back-to-back buckets, 3 straight points. Latvia up 5. And I mentioned this yesterday if you followed the broadcast. I talked to you about Straumane, and I mentioned she's done that in Baku, and she's doing it again out here in Sabail. In the first day of competition, she was quite discreet, not very aggressive offensively, didn't shoot the ball much. And then second day of competition, she just went completely off. Had a great scoring output. Had 10 points in the game in the knockout round, and just went to work. Provided great help to Katia Vermane. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Look at Straumane, hearing me talk good about her in the Bluetooth, and she keeps on going. 4 straight points, propelling Latvia to a 6-point lead. And that's what I was trying to explain to you guys yesterday, guys, which is you can't take at face value one singular game, because 3x3 is a game of advantages, mismatches, dynamics, and each new game is a new book. It's a new story. It's a new matchup. And you have to appreciate the individual talent and skill set of each player. Ooh, beautiful. Brabenkova stopped on the dime. Mischenko was still traveling towards Riga as Brabenkova went back the other way and got the bucket. Great footwork. 10-5. Latvia still in control. Good backdoor cut. She faked going left, right, left. Went back to the right. Eventually, good pass from Mischenko. That was a tough shot. Alova trying to get away from the long arms of Mischenko unsuccessfully. Mischenko draws the foul. It should be a shooting foul, I believe. Or are they going to call it on the ground? They might call it on the ground. Yes, okay, on the ground. But Latvia on a very good pace offensively, already 11 points. We're not even at the halfway point of this game. Korzan, oh, using the glass. Mr. Backboard might become your best friend. You can always call upon him. You don't even have to warn him. Vermane, long range. Oh, stop it now, Katia. Stop it. Plus 10. And the block. She gets the ball. Outlet pass. Uh-oh. Latvia putting on a clinic. Putting on a show. Czechia knocked out, standing up. Frustration foul from Brabenkova. I would be frustrated too, quite honestly. Are you kidding me? They're not even going to wait for the second TV timeout. Czechia calls for its timeout right away. They're trying to figure things out. There is nothing to figure out right now. Plus 11. Latvia just going to town. Having a day. Oh. How about Katia Vermane? The bucket, the block, the assist. What a highlight. Everybody's shooting it up. Korzan, Straumane, Vermane. Obviously, Mischenko doing her job in the paint. Oh, Latvia trying to get the quickest win of the event. Might even be the quickest win in the Women's Series season. Easy money, Brabenkova. Powerless, matched up with Mischenko down low. Oh, Straumane. Oh, Straumane, stop it. Latvia What are you doing? And obviously, Brabenkova trying hard, fighting to try to get this game back on track. But I'm sorry, guys. Not going to say that it's doomed before the buzzer sounds, but 20-8. Not even 6 minutes played. Katia Vermane, what you going to do? Are you going to go for the kill shot yourself? Mid-range special? Vermane. Good defense. Good hands. Rilikova. We're going to have the second TV timeout, but what an absolute banger of a performance from Team Latvia. Are you kidding me, ladies? The shot is off. Nice little lob pass. Halova. Here's the bucket, but now you need to get stops after stops. That would be a good start. If you knock it down, why not? The shot is off target. Vermane, open. Vermane, too short. But when you have an 11-point cushion, you are very far away from stressed out land. Not saying you can afford to relax. You can never afford to relax in 3x3, but oh, Mischenko with the block. 3.6 seconds left on the 12-second shot clock. Velikova. Good hustle from Brabenkova. Ramane gives the ball inside. Mismatch City. Very tough matchup for anybody. Down low with Marta Mischenko. And they're going right back to Marta. Good hail, good hands, good help side defense. Backdoor cut. One of the things that I've noticed with Czechia, I've commentated many of their events, many of the competitions they've been involved with, and Czechia is a team that is capable of beating anybody, but it's also kind of on alternative current. You never really know which type of energy you're gonna have from Team Czechia. You're just not sure. They have the talent, they have the experience. Mischenko to finish the game up 21-10, a beatdown. There's no questions about who was going to walk away a winner when you saw how Latvia shot the ball and played overall. Czechia out of the event, a game to forget as fast as possible. And Latvia now are waiting to see who shall come out victorious between Netherlands U25 and Poland. These are going to be some nice semifinals, let me tell you. But first, let's focus on the last quarterfinal coming up. We're gonna have a few minutes break. Tip off at 5:15 local time. Don't go too far. We'll be right back.
Dörtte bir merhalenin oyunlarını izledik ve Azerbaycan komandası yarımfinal merhalesine bəs elde etti ve 17-55'te artık İrland komandasıyla yüz yüze gelecek. Ve final merhalesi öncesi bizlerle birlikte Azerbaycan Basketbol Federasiyası'nın resmi maskotu Sabail olacak ve elbette ki Basketbol Federasiyası'nın resmi taraftarlarından olan Redwings tarafından hediyelerle gelecek. Elbette ki yarışma geçirecek ve galibler bizden öz değerli hediyelerden alacaklar. Sadece bu sonlar arasında bizlerle birlikte kalın.
And we're back in Sabail, Azerbaijan for the last quarterfinal of the day. And then we'll have our semifinal bracket ready to go. We'll have a short break after this game, just about 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20 if this game ends up fast, which we do not hope because I assume this game might go the distance. But when I see what Latvia did to Czechia, then nothing is certain anymore. Netherlands U25 going against Poland, the defending World Cup semifinalist. And that's a matchup that is not going to work out for Pavlovska. Down low with Slakta. 1-0 Netherlands. Starting off good. And Ziemborska rushing a little bit. She was by herself. She had all the time to readjust her position and be balanced. Great start of the game. On Christum gives a 2-point lead early. Poland needs to make sure they make good decisions because this U25 Netherlands squad is feisty and talented. We're talking about a bunch of ladies that earned the U23 World Cup gold medal a few years ago. This Netherlands program is deep, talented, and experienced. Great execution on the runaround. Good back screen to Lenga. Wasn't expecting to miss so badly. Uh-oh. Heating up early. Kind of looks like what Latvia did to Czechia. One team being the aggressor, the other team having to respond. Boy, Netherlands U25. Zoe Slakta had a monster performance against China. 10.7 rebounds, 2 highlights, and 12.8 player evaluation. But don't think that she was by herself. Everybody participated to the effort. Everybody had at least 5 points player evaluation. Everybody was a factor, but Zoe Slakta is, in my very humble opinion, the go-to lady on that squad, with Kiki Florin being the floor general, making the decisions and distributing the wealth properly. Pavlovska moves the ball around, 5-1. That's going to be a tough situation right here. Ziemborska throws up a prayer, unanswered. There's going to be a foul down low. Ziemborska will have a hard time matching up with Slakta. Slakta has improved so much. She's shooting the ball from long range now. She can even put the ball down on the floor a little bit. Keep Florin, mid-range special. Is that going to be a moving screen? I believe so. Zoe Slakta shot 2 for 4 from long range against China. She's leading the team in scoring with 17 points. She was the second leading scorer of the first day, 1 point behind Katia Vermane. Telenga, the right place at the right time. That's going to be an and 1. Telenga might be a game changer for Poland. The key for Poland is to find the way to get her matched up down low with Kiki Florin. This time it worked out perfectly. Good feed inside. It's always Slack making it look easy, but Kolk with a sweet little left-hand dime. One thing that is difficult when you're playing against this 25 U25 Netherlands squad, they're lengthy. Van Kirsten, Kolk, Slakta, they have size, they have length. Kiki Florin, great coverage, making sure she doesn't foul, but she makes life hard on Pavlovska. Shoot the rock. Against Chile, Telenga was absolutely unguardable. Good forward from Kolk, but she does not finish. Telenga draws the foul. Telenga had a 13.4 player evaluation against Chile. I'm talking about pure dominance. She finished the game 8 for 9 in the paint, 11 points. Even though everybody did a good job participating to the effort. Popolowska had 3 key assists, and Borska had 2. A lot of contact. Gerchen pushed out of the way. Van Kustum capitalizes on the freedom. Zamborska, the one-legged fader. 4-point game. Vicky Florin catching and shooting. A little bit off target. Great job by Zamborska to keep Slakter in her back. We're going to have the first TV timeout. And Poland is not in favorable position right now against U25 squad. Florin tries to fit inside. Telenga uses her length and steals the ball away. Telenga matched up down low with Kiki Florin, as mentioned a little bit earlier. That is the favorable matchup that Poland needs to look for. You cannot afford to allow Van Kustum to cruise to the cup easily. Lack of focus right now. Team Poland making mental mistakes. Gerchen turning it over, passing the ball to Zamborska right in her feet. Pass was a little bit back. Telenga will have to fight really hard to find an angle. Good defense by Slakter. It's still a 4-point game, which means it can go either way unless Kiki Florin keeps on diming people up that way. If you miscommunicate defensively, Team Poland, you're going to pay the heavy price for it. Kiki Florin is too good of a playmaker. And Kolk freed up by herself on the dive. converts easily. Favorable matchup once again. Kiki Fleurin kind of facing the same trouble that Hortense Limousin faced in her quarterfinal against Azerbaijan. It's all about who can execute the best, who can make the less mistakes. Kiki Fleurin freed up at the 45. The ball skews to the left a little too much. So we're stable with a 4-point differential. Good hands, Zamborska with the steal. Flash right through the middle. Gurchin with the bucket. Poland coming back with a 3, and that is going to be a moving screen all day, every day. You have to be set up. You cannot just move around that way. He's always slacked up. Excess use of the hips, even if Shakira's hips don't lie. He's always did on this one. Trying to cash out quick. Pavlovska misses, and Zamborska, great job hustling on the offensive board. Poland pulling back within 2. And Zamborska kind of hurt her left arm that is already kind of bruised up, the shoulder. Good flash. And Gurchin with the good recovery, quick hands. Lenga, too good. Let's see at the second TV timeout if Poland can put together a run to come back within one possession or even tie this game up to put some pressure on the young Dutch squad. And Kiki Fleurin taking her time, going to add a little bit of sauce on her playmaking, but it was an illegal screen, and on the dive, the whistle from Najib Shajidin. The ball movements, Zamborska taking a tough shot, but using the glass. Sometimes even hopeless situations find solutions. You get a lucky bounce, and it works out. And Zamborska coming up big right now, tying things up. The run mentioned out of the TV timeout happened for Poland. And now Poland can take control back. Gurchin did not see the cutting Zamborska down low, but Zamborska had position for the offensive board. Unfortunately, she couldn't afford to be too physical with Kiki Fleurin. Kiki Fleurin fighting for position. Get inside. Kolk managed to shield Telenga, but did not get the right angle on the glass. Pavlovska gives it up. Gerchin. The foul should be on the Kiki Florin this time, I believe. Unless it's given against Poland. Is it against Poland? Yeah, 17th foul against Poland. So I wasn't sure because the roughness came from both sides. But I think that Kiki, being the one boxing out, she had the advantage on the position. Kiki is feisty. She's doing a great job fighting and making sure that her size disadvantage does not impact her team negatively. And right now, she's giving the lead back to her squad. Ziemborska will go all the way. Telenga cannot get it. And Ziemborska did not have enough time. I think they're forgetting Telenga in the paint a little bit too much. Telenga is asking for the ball systematically in the paint. They can use her for sure. Van Kirsten misses. Good outlet pass. Pavlovska gets the ball on the rim. Telenga gets access denied. And that's a great pass right at the spot. Slacter with good patience. Lets Pavlovska fly by. 2-point lead. No need to rush. And there's no call. Van Kirsten scores. 3-point lead for Netherlands. Gerchin, quick trigger. Telenga fights. Gets the offensive board and misses. That is costly. That is very costly. Kolk. Easy drive. Gerchin burnt up on the closeout. Foul should be against Slacter, I believe. That could be a game changer, as Netherlands U25 now committed its 19th foul, which means the double bonus is looming over their heads. The Dutch ladies need to watch out. You see Poland spent physically.
Ladies and gentlemen, till the end of the game, 1 minute left. 10 bitmesine bir dakika falan kaldı.
Gerchin knocks down the free throw. This game is far from over. It can certainly go either way. 2 for 2. Now there needs to be good clock management. Kolk is doing a great job driving to the cup. Ziemborska will go all the way. She puts a little bit too much. The finish is too high off the glass. And now a bucket here could potentially seal the deal with the clock running down. Telenga. Oh my goodness, Kolk. Fingertip. Working just well enough to get the ball to drop in the hoop at the best of times. +4. This game is done. There's not going to be enough time. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. If you are Netherlands, you can afford to allow Poland to shoot the ball uncontested. You do not want to risk fouling. Double bonus could kill you. Slagta will have her arms up. She's gonna let Pavlovska shoot without over contesting. This game is done, and we're gonna have two Dutch teams in the semifinals. They are on a crash course to potentially meet up in the final. That would be kind of interesting, don't you think? Young Bucks trying to go against the veteran squad. And when I say the veteran squad, it's not like it's a team made up of that much older players, but still a little bit younger. So, congratulations, Netherlands. The youth program looking good, reaching the semifinals. And Dutch ladies will meet up with Latvia. Poland didn't have a good start of the game, and it ended up costing them the game. So, we're going to have a short break. The semifinal, Netherlands against Azerbaijan, will tip off in 19 minutes to be exact. I like precision, just like when I do outside shooting, if you see what I mean. So, enjoy your short break. We'll be right back. Don't go too far.
Okey. Gel sana. Okey. Yok. Tamam. Gel baba. Gel dostum gel. Gel. Gelen kaldırar. Hele yarışlarımız olacak. Gel dostum gel. İki. Gel. Gel. Dostlar. Çok da heleleriniz var. Rahat olun. İzlemelerinde. Üç tane mavisi gelin. Belki iki üç. Yok. Hadi. Çünkü bakın. Bir, iki, üç. One, two, three. Eins, zwei, drei. Bitte. Yok. Hele gözleyin. Siz oraya. Hele karşıda final merhalesinden önce faaliyette hediyeleriniz olacak. Biraz sesleştirelim dostlar. Onu bırakın. Oradan bırakın. Zehmet olmasa. Dostlar bizde hazırda vaxtımız azdır yəni 15 nəfərlə davam edir. Yəni zəhmət olmasa. Və final mərhələsi öncəsi fəaliyyətdə yarışlarımız olacaq. Çünki ən azı bir saat vaxtımız olacaq. Gəlin qızlar, gəlin. Feel free. Please come here. Gəlin görək. 1, 2, 3. So, we have got 5 participants. 5 iştirakçımız var. 6. Tamam, bak bitirmeden 10 dakika vaxtımız var. Bakalım. Dostlar, herkesin 2 şansı var. Topu sevmete atabilen. Final mərhələsində bəs gəldik. Okey mi? Gəl səndən başlayalım dostum. Gəl bura. Əla. İkinci topumuz. Buyur, burada gözlük. Gel dostum. Əla, ikinci top. Bravo. Gözlük burada. Növbəti iştirakçımız gəl dostum. İkinci şansı var. Təəssüflər olsun. Bizi tərk etmək olacaqsan dostum. Növbəti iştirakçımız gəlsin. Sən də gözləyirsən, amma 2 nəfər bizdə finallar. Hamılar gəlin. Ən azı bir top düşməlisiniz.
Here we are in the semifinals out here in the Sabail Women's Series stop, the second to last stop of the season. Every time I say that, every time I mention that, I'm just like upset. I'm upset. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just want it to last forever. Anyhow, Angelo Tsagarakis, your host. I hope you're still with me. And welcome to all the new ones that are joining the live to watch the last four teams standing battle for supremacy. A lot at stake in this event for a lot of teams. For example, Poland is now out of the event, and Poland finished seventh in this tournament, gathering 40 points, which makes their total amount of points for their ranking in the Women's Series standings to 255, which keeps them at the seventh spot right now. But guess what? Latvia is number 8 with 243, and number 9 is Azerbaijan with 235. So these standings are going to change by the time this day is over. But right now, the number 1 team in the world, Netherlands, with Janice Boonstra, starts off the game with determination, wanting to go back to their winning ways. The last time Netherlands participated in the Women's Series, it was in July, and they did not win. What is this incredible shot? Off balance, one hand, contested. Azerbaijan, who outplayed without question, without even any type of generosity, any type of hope. CS Rapid Bucharest, they executed a perfect game plan, utilizing size advantage down low with Ulyanova against Hortense Limousin, but this is a different matchup, let me tell you. Netherlands is lengthy, strong, and aggressive defensively. No advantage with Ludwig Schiphol, no advantage with Boonstra, not much of an advantage with Driesen. Driesen misses. Deniskina has played a really big part in Azerbaijan's success, particularly in the quarterfinals. Deniskina had 5 points, shooting 2 for 2 from long range. She was 100% from the field. She had 1 key assist, 9.8 player evaluation. She played a big part. Ritzma used the ball inside. Molinauer commits the third team foul for Azerbaijan. Already 3 team fouls. Not even a minute 30 played in this game. That could be a factor late in the stretch. You do not want to give Netherlands too many free throws. They will convert on them. Joritzma with a sweet crossover. Good body balance. Defensive pressure right there. Look at this. Molinauer forced to shoot from deep, but it doesn't matter. How deep do you like it? Alexandra Molinauer will not be afraid to pull the trigger. Lulia Schiphol benefits from the late call, but still the right call. When you're looking at the world standings right now, in the Women's Series, Netherlands way ahead of schedule, way ahead of everyone else. They haven't even finished this tournament. They still have 80 points over the second team in the rankings, which is CS Rapid Bucharest. CS Rapid finishing 5th in this event after its loss in the quarterfinals. Good pass, Ulyanova. Great feed, Azerbaijan playing with a lot of purpose in this event, particularly in the knockout round. Once again, and I'm really not trying to press on that, but I'm just a bit surprised. Rika Carter is very discreet. Only 4 points total in the tournament. Let me say it again: 4 points total in the tournament. So quite unexpected from a player that usually is one of the offensive leaders of that squad, along with Brianna Fraser, watching from the stands. Netherlands up 3, 5 team fouls already against Azerbaijan. There is a clear advantage for the Dutch ladies right now. Azerbaijan trying to fight physically, but it's a tough matchup. Nice backdoor cut. Mullenauer. Great basketball IQ. Mullenauer gets the ball snatched out of her hands. Great court recognition right there. The cut to the cup from Janice Boonstra. Lucia Shipholt. Focused and aware. Mullenauer won't pull off another miracle. Ulyanova falling out of bounds. Got the first TV timeout. Azerbaijan dominated, but still in the hunt. Down only 3. Foul trouble, though, could be a big part in Netherlands' key advantage late in the stretch, potentially. Janice Boonstra gives it up to Joe Ritzma. Long range, a little bit off target, but Janice Boonstra gets another board, gets another bucket. Do you know who the leading rebounder in the whole Women's Series season is? Do you know who she is? Well, you're watching her right now. Janice Boonstra, leading the Women's Series with 125 rebounds and counting for the season. 20 rebounds, 25 rebounds more than anybody else. It's not even close. Janice Boonstra also is the top scorer in the Women's Series so far this season. For how long, I don't know, because it all depends. It's Dreesen, Boonstra, just based on each game. They're so close to each other, it changes all the time. No matter what, Azerbaijan just keeps on fighting. Ritzma gives it up to Dreesen, top of the key. The sweetness. Nice shooting stroke. 5-point lead. They're going to have to find an answer. Mullenauer using good dribbling skills and shiftiness to get away from Lucia Shipholt. Mullenauer picking it out. Not good enough. Not a good pass. There was a mismatch situation. Boonstra gives it up. Lucia Shipholt. Shot looked good. Shot was on target. Ritzma kicks it out. Dreesen sees daylight, and Dreesen just knocks it down, making it look easy. Easy money. Deniskina pass going through. Eventually ends up being a turnover. Netherlands might be too big of a matchup for Azerbaijan, especially when you see Dreesen shooting the lights out. The danger comes from everywhere on that squad. Well, let me give you the summary of the top scoring in the women's series in the season so far. You have Hortense Limousin, whose tournament is over with 144. Janice Boonstra tied for first with 144. Nordred Giesen with 143. So I don't really know what's going to happen, but Notre Dame well on its way to another MVP this season, potentially. She's leading everybody in top player value for the season. Only Hortense Limousin is anywhere close. Janice Boonstra is 10 points behind. So that dynamic duo right here, knowing that Joritma or Kautsa or Ludwig Schipholt is quite the supporting cast. There's a reason why Netherlands are the defending world champions. Ulyanova, great shot. Is that going to be too little too late? Netherlands already with 14, potentially 16 here. Oh, on target, but a bit short. Scoring pace right now is just too much for Azerbaijan. Great pass. Making it look so simple. If you fumble your thoughts, if you double guess what you're supposed to do defensively, or if you miscommunicate just a tiny bit, Netherlands will make you pay the price for it. You can bet on that. I believe there's a technical foul. That will be a delay of game technical foul. Deniskina, long range, a little bit long. Unstra sees daylight. Oh, yes. And at the second TV timeout, it's a 9-point lead. Netherlands making it look easy. Deniskina will pass it up to Molenauer. Molenauer attacking the weak foot on the closeout. Great off-ball movement to get Dreesen in trouble on the closeout. But the real trouble is with the 9 points difference right now. Rika Carter with both her hands taped. Long range. Ooh, almost had it to go. Seems that the harder the shot, the more bound to make it Molenauer will be. Mismatch city down low. Welcome to Lucia Sheepholt's kingdom, Arika. Not much you can do about that. Good hands. The recovery. Dreesen takes her sweet time, knocks down the mid range off 1 foot. It's only a question of moments now before the end of this game. Good pass inside. Mullenauer cannot find a teammate, and Dreesen has the kill shot right there, top of the key. Yes, mademoiselle. See you later. Netherlands winning easily, shutting down Azerbaijan's hopes of reaching the final out here in Sabail. So now we're going to see whether we're going to have a sisterly matchup between Netherlands and Netherlands U25, or if Latvia will ruin the party out here in Azerbaijan for the Dutch ladies. Looking forward to the second semifinal. We're going to have a very short break. Tip off There we are, second semifinal. Azerbaijan could not pull off the upset against the number one team in the world, Netherlands. And now the Netherlands U25 would love to meet against the big sisters in the final. Latvia, a team to be reckoned with. Let me tell you, the display we've seen against Czechia was something to watch. Fastest win of the event, dominating performance, Michenko getting the easy money down low, and Slakta doing her own impersonation of what easy money looks like with her matchup with Vilmane. So 1-1, two very good teams, two teams that would love to qualify to the world final in Shanghai. Netherlands U25 has participated in 4 events so far this year, and that could be their best finish. They're moving up slowly but surely. They finished third in Edmonton, and going for a final right now would be a great look. Nice little finish. The feed and Kiki Florent rewarding the unselfishness. Mid-range special, Vilmane is special. She's been so good. Kalk with a good footwork managed to get Mischenko off balance. She created enough space to get the bucket. We got a good pace going on. Mischenko, unguardable down low. She is a mismatch. She's improved tremendously since the beginning. Ooh, the space creation. That was nasty. Kiki Florent with a great skill. You have to appreciate that. Yamane, no hesitation. The shot was on target. The fourth leading scorer in the event so far with 23 points, 7.7 points per game. Tia Yamane, Slakta. Keeps doing Slakta things. Seventh scorer of the event with 21. 7 points per game for those that are good in math. Traumane manages to draw the foul. So right now in the women's series standings, Netherlands U25 sits at 19th. But they're definitely going to be moving up if they manage to reach the final. They're going to be moving up no matter what. If they finish third, they'll rack up 70 points. And that's going to get them close to a top 10 finish. But they would love to break that top 10, and that would be quite a performance for the Netherlands Federation's performance this year to have 2 teams in the world's top 10. We shall see. Latvia, number 8 right now in the world, in the women's series ranking, has something to say about that. Mischenko took a little bit too long to hand the ball off to Strautmane. That's going to be a 12-second shot clock violation. Netherlands recovers possession of the rock. Top of the key with Kiki. Kiki Florent gives the ball up. Kiki Florent has not been the biggest scoring threat for Team Netherlands U25 in this event, but she's been great distributing the wealth, getting everybody involved. Lotte van Krustum has been the leading rebounder in the competition with 19 so far. Kalk will put up from deep. Nice high trajectory right in the grill of Mischenko. That's going to be a foul against Kiki Florent. 13 foul against Netherlands. Great ball pressure. Good contest. The ball did not touch the rim. And off we go. Back on offense. Kolk drawing the foul against Strout Mane. Kiki Verleuren has 6 key assists in this tournament so far. The first TV timeout, Latvia does not have the same hot start than they did against Czechia. It was quite a performance. Amazing scoring output. Good feed inside. Slakta gives it up to Kolk. The had size advantage against Corzane. Mr. Mane tried to sneak one past Van Kurstem. Did not work out. Good lob pass. Easy layup. Easy money. Nothing Corzane can do. Matched up with Slakta. But Corzane can try to give you 2 back for the one you give her. Mischenko takes her sweet time. Goes to her strong side. If you remember the Titans, the left side is a strong side before Mischenko. She prefers to go right. So it's a 4-point game still. Going back to Latvia's performance against Czechia, the Latvian ladies shot 6 for 11 from 2. Ugh. Can you see my ugly face? Ugh. But that is a pretty move. Doing a good job reading the defense, cutting back door, the good feed, and it's only a 3-point game. That's a foul. 14 foul against Netherlands. Slowly but surely, Latvia gets closer to bonus land. The Dutch ladies need to watch out. Sending your opponent to the free throw line can be quite costly in 3x3. And that's going to be a foul against Kiki Verleuren. Well drawn by Vihmane. If it's not broken, don't fix it. They should go right back to that setup. Give the ball to Mischenko and let Vihmane work around her. They do. There you go. Now there's a mismatch. Mischenko will take down Kiki Verleuren like she does not even exist. Non-factor defensively with that matchup. The foul shall be against Vihmane. But Latvia, slowly but surely, is coming back in this thing. 2 very competitive teams. We have a nice matchup. At the end of the day, what did you expect? It's the semifinals, guys. It's the top 4 of the event. Kiki Verleuren, good patience, but she could not put the finishing touch on that layup. Vihmane, high arc. Good contest from Slakta, and Strout Mane just blows the easy lay. Slakta, that could have been a 3 points differential right there. Because you miss a layup, that's 1 point. You get scored on right after that missed layup with a 2. It's a 3-point differential. That's a bad pass from Verleuren. She knows it too. Vihmane goes for the one-legged fader. Go Dirk Nowitzki on Kiki. That's going to be a turnover. Van Kurstem waiting for a whistle. She's not going to get any of that. Driving without purpose to the cup. Good defense, and Latvia back in this thing now. It's a 1-possession game. Netherlands doing a good job not allowing the Latvian ladies to find range, but they are not doing the best of job to protect the key, protect the paint. Tie game. 2 ladies on the ball gets you in trouble. Say it with me. You have to communicate better. If you don't, then the Dutch ladies will make you pay the price. That's a good pass. Kolk with the N1. Both teams now 1 foul away from getting into the penalty land. We still have 1 free foul to give. Kolk knocks down the free throw. It's a 2-point lead. Straumane a bit impatient. A bit ambitious. Kolk doing a really good job attacking those closeouts. Mischenko, no. Good pass, Kiki Fleuren. Great court awareness. That's what you call a fast break dime. 12-8. Smells like we're potentially going to have a Dutch final. Mischenko, very emotional. Gets the N1 to go. Now Netherlands U25 in the penalty. Only 1 free throw on this specific one for Mischenko, but it's far from over. You knew that, didn't you? Second TV timeout. We got a good game. We got a good game on our hands. Mischenko knocks down the free throw. Mane gets denied. Mischenko at the right place at the right time. Gets the offensive board. Oh, this game might go down to the wire unless Kiki Fleuren decides otherwise. Mane is contested by Slakta. Mischenko, mismatch city. Making it look so easy. Back to a 1-point game. Back to mismatch city on the other way, on the other side. And Slakta lacking discipline on the finish. Mane was freed up. Mischenko put too much hips on it. Big bucket getter. Big bucket getter. That's a 3-point lead. Mane tries to find a sweet touch on the perimeter, the mid-range. That's a tough shot. Van Grustem, good spin, good finish. The focus in the end. Dutch ladies go back to a 4-point lead. Mismatch. Anybody being behind Mischenko so deep is being in a mismatch situation. And this time, not enough elevation, but Dutch ladies are not in the clear quite yet. The ball is still possession of Latvia. Mischenko gets the offensive board. Good hand, Slakta. Stands her ground. What a battle between those two. Down low. Goes back to Latvia. Ooh! Don't ever count the Latvian out. Let me tell you, I've seen so many scenarios with Miezis and Lasmanis turning things around even when it looked desperate. It's part of their culture. Now it's only a 1-point game. We're getting into the last minute. Nice backdoor cut. Mischenko lost in translation. She lost sight of Unchrystum. The off-ball movement. Virmane! Top of the key! Katia Virmane! She has ice in her veins. Kiki Florent elevates. Oh, we got a thriller in Sabail. Oh, are you kidding me? Digna Strautmane. Back-to-back long-range daggers. Kiki Florent loses control of the rock. And now they can potentially take the game away. Virmane, is she going to go for the kill shot? Will she be patient? Patience is good. Patience is real good. And just like that, Netherlands U25 is taken out by Latvia. There won't be enough time on the clock. Latvia goes to the final once again. The air in Azerbaijan has something special for the Latvian ladies. They won in Baku. Do you know who they met up against? Against Netherlands. Guess what the rematch is right now? Netherlands against Latvia. Latvia in Azerbaijan. Feeling themselves. Playing so good. Shooting the lights out. Taking down the U25 squad. But now they got to go with the big girl. They got to go with the main squad. The number one squad. The number one team in the world. The world champions. If you're not hyped, well, I don't know what's wrong with you. Because I'm looking forward to see that rematch. Netherlands probably looking forward to take down Latvia after losing in Baku against that same exact quatuor. So we're going to have a very, very short break. Don't go too far, my people. Don't go too far. Because the tip-off is at 7:15 local time. We're going to have a half-hour entertainment break. Give time to the Latvian ladies to recover a little bit. And we're right back to the action out here in Sabail. We're going to have a great final. See you in a few minutes.
Ve biz yarışa start vereceğiz. İştirak etmek isteyenler ellerinizi kaldırın dostlar. Kifayet kadar vaktimiz var ve biz çalışacağız. Biraz çok iştirakçılar iştirak eləsinlər. Ellerinizi kaldırırım. Okey gel. Gel serbest ol, rahat ol. Gel görək. İndi baxacağıq, seçəcəyik dostlar, seçəcəyik. Gel dostum. Sen de gel. Sen onsuz da galipsin. Gel dostum gel. Baxa görək. Bak. Sen onun PR'ını içirsən yoksa o öz əlini kaldırır. Öz əlini kaldırsın, okey? Gel. Gözləyə, baxaq dostlar, gəlin baxaq. Davay Sibir, day. Xanım iştirakçılarını da dəvət edə bilərik. Sən qara köynəkli, gəl. Neçə nəfər iştirakçımız var? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. Okay, that's enough. Not the participants we have got. And I think that's enough. Okay, başlayalım dostlar. Hər əlinizin 2 şansı var. Birinci ilə sizdən başlayalım. Buradan en azı bir top düşürsünüzsə finala vəsiqə əldə edirsiniz. Getdik. Əla, biz de orada gözləyək. Növbəti Ruslan. Tələsmə Ruslan, ikinci şansın var. Ruslan, dva şans özürüm. Dva braska. Bravo Ruslan, keçirsən ora. Növbəti. Tələsmə dostum, tələsmə. Sen bizi terk edirsən dostum, teşekkür ederiz. Növbədə iştirakçımız. Siz de bizi terk edirsiniz, teşekkür ederiz. Növbədə iştirakçımız. Siz de bizi terk edirsiniz. Teşekkür ederiz. Nöbet iştirakçımız. Üç nefer finalda var iştirakçımız. Geçtik. Dostum, NASA'da işlemirsen, NASA'da işlemirsen, işte top köylere gittik. Növbəti iştirakçımız, oradan keçək, zəhmət olmasa o bir tərəfdən. İkinci topa. Gözlüyüzler orada. Növbədə iştirakçımız gelsin. İkinci. Bravo'dur. Gel dostum. Bravo. Növbədə iştirakçımız. Bravo. Wow. Welcome. Pakistan, welcome. Pakistan'a bir alkışlarımızı seslendireyim. We love Pakistan. Thank you so much. Please, you have 2 chances. You don't know how it works? Try to throw that in the basket. Just from here. Yes. Just throw that. Okay. buyuruz. Növbəki 2 nəfər iştirakçımız. Teşekkür ederim hanım. Ve növbəli iştirakçımız. Teşekkür ederim. Ve 9 nəfər finalçı ilə devam edirik. Gəldik dostum. İkinci. Ve budur, evet. Kesliyor ha. 2 top düşen finalde olur. 2 top düşen. Devam edelim. Yine de ikinci şansım vardı Ruslan. Teşekkür ederim Ruslan. Növbəti iştirakçımız, gel dostum. Yine abi. Bahar. Sen de bizi terk edirsen, növbəti iştirakçımız. Teşekkürler olsun dostum. Alkışlarla bizi terk edirsiniz. Növbəti iştirakçımız. Ve ikinci şans. Ve kişi dostumuzu alkışlarla tribunaya yola salar. Gelin. Ve 2 nefer bizde finalda. Gel sana. Ve güzel hanım alkışlarla tribunaya yola salır dostlar. 2 nefer finalçımız. Gelin iştirakçılarına yakından tanış olan. Adımız Sedat. Sedat, Azerbaycan'dansa? Türkiye'den. Hoş geldin Azerbaycan'a dostum. Sedat'a gürültülü alkışlarınızı seslendiren Türkiye'den gelen konağımıza ve diğer iştirakçımız Nuray, Azerbaycan'dan. Nuray basketbolun məşğulu. Atışlardan onsuz da görsədir. Desəydin, yox inanmazdı. Dərinliyə getməyək. Azerbaycan ve Türkiye indi bir arada top atacaklar. Göreceğiz sizlerden kim bizden hediyeni kazanacaksınız. Tamam mı? Gel kardeşim. 3 atışım var. Yine. başlıq bura. Buradan atacağıq. Və növbəti iştirakçımız Nuray xanım. Nuray'a dəstək olanlar buradadılar mı? Nuray son atış. Keçdik o biri tərəfə. Gecəyə kimi buradayız. Buradan mı? Okey. Buradan atırıq. Devam edirik. Tələsmin Nuray xanım. Və budur! Qalibimiz var. Nuray xanıma gürültülü alqışlarımız. Teşekkür edik kardeşim, teşekkür ederiz. Nuray xanım, size teşekkür edirik. Hem Azerbaycan Basketbol Federasyası adına, hem de Basketbol Federasiyasının, Azerbaycan Basketbol Federasiyasının tərəfdaşı olan Red Bull adından sabah belə bir original jersey hədiyyə olunur və nəzərinizə çatdırmaq istərdik ki, 7 sentyabr tarixində Dəniz Molun qarşısında 18:00'da Basketbolcu Azerbaycan çempionatı 3-2 olacaq və qalib olan komanda 28-29 noyabr tarixlərində Dubayda Azərbaycanı təmsil edəcək və sizi orada gözləyirik. Və bir şəkil çəkək. Biraz gülümsəyək, xahiş edelim Nuray xanım, gülümsəyək. Ve tribuna gelin Nuray xanımı gürültülü alqışlarla merkezden tribunaya yola salaq. Teşekkür edirik. Ve vaxtımız var dostlar. Artıq yaxın dəqiqələrdə Niderland və Latvia komandalarının qarşılaşmasını izləyəcək. 23-24 avqust tarixlərində imza attığımız bu möhtəşəm basketbolcu qadınlar arasında keçilən FIBA 3x3 oyunları Azərbaycan Gənclər və İdman Nazirliyi və Azərbaycan Basketbol Federasiyası tərəfindən təşkil olunur. İstərdik ki, həm federasiyaya, həm də nazirliyə gürültülü alqışlarımızı səsləndirək dostlar. Və belə bir mötəbər yarışların Azərbaycanda keçilməsində əsas məqsədimiz ondan ibarətdir ki, Azərbaycan Basketbol Federasiyası və Nazirliyimiz çalışır ki, Azərbaycanda basketbolu yüksək səviyyədə inkişaf etdirsin və uşaqlar, balacalar elə indidən özlərinin basketbola həvəsləndirsinlər, sevdirsinlər və gələcəkdə inşallah Azərbaycan yığma komandasında əgər öz bacarıqlarını göstərə bilsələr, əlbəttə ki, yığma komandamızda yer ala biləcəklər. Və yaxın dəqiqələrdə Niderland və Latvia qarşılaşmasını izləyəcəyik. Hələ ki, bizlərlə birlikdə qalan skriçlər arxasında DJ Paris! Dostlar yakında gelen muhteşem karşılaşmanı isteyeceğiz. Bizlerle birlikte kalın. Evet bizlerle birlikte kalın. Kışlar arasındaki çökmeliyiz. Yerimizde boş doldurup uyumun altında hareket edebiliriz.
And here we are, the grand final of the Sabail Women's Series stop, the second to last Women's Series stop of the 2025 season. Do not be sad, people. Do not be sad. We've had a great season, and we still have one more stop in Debrecen before the Grand World Women's Series final in Shanghai in just a few weeks. And we have the number one team in the world, Netherlands, the defending world champion, that will compete against no other than Latvia. And I've been telling you that Latvia loves the air out here in Azerbaijan. There's something in the air. There's something in the vibe of this country that stimulates the Latvian ladies, that inspire them to excel. And during the little break that we had, I took my sweet time to check back on the Baku event that I commentated and the final, the thriller in Baku that we've had between Netherlands and Latvia in that final. Latvia took down the number one team in the world, Netherlands, who was undefeated on a 15 games winning streak at the time. And Katia Vermane with the game winner late in the stretch, finished with 7 points, 5 rebounds, 5 highlights, and 11.3 player valuation. It wasn't the prettiest of games. 14-13 was the final score. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because winning is the prettiest thing of them all. So, can Latvia repeat the exploit? Can they take down the still number one team in the world and defending world champion Netherlands again? It is never an easy task to take down the same opponent twice. And Netherlands probably will have some extra motivation. Noortje Redwings had a bad game against Latvia in Baku. She went 0 for 7, 0 for 4 from inside, and 0 for 3 from 2-point range. She's probably going to want to avenge the bad performance. Nice flash, good execution. Boonstra draws the foul. So you have the whole setup. You know the history between those two teams. So let's figure out now what's going to happen between two teams that are part of the top 10 in the world rankings for the Women's Series this year. So Latvia has a lot at stake also to try to validate and secure its ticket to the Shanghai World Final in just a few weeks, as Netherlands will finish top of the standings no matter what happens in Debrecen in just a few days. So 1-0 Netherlands leading. Vermane is going to have a day trying to come up with another big performance. Ooh, Corzane knocks down the long two. And Latvia takes the lead. Dreesen had all the space in the world. Mischenko way too low on the drop coverage. Ship hole. Look at the lockdown defense. But guess what? Vermane has seen worst. She's not having none of that. Play physical as much as you want. I don't mind it. And the fight down low. Vermane trying to give a hard time to Lucia Shiphole. She's doing a good job. So we're having a good pace already in this game. Latvia recovered possession. Ooh! Lucia Shiphole got shaked and baked. Corzane, I see you. So the two top leading scorers in the event, Vermane and Dreesen, going at each other in this matchup. Oh yes, Mischenko, right before the expiration of the 12 seconds. That's going to be a foul against Mischenko. Dreesen wills her way to the cup. That's a tough bucket right there. A lot of skill. Oh, great defense. Look at this. 5 seconds lost. 6 seconds lost on the 12-second shot clock. And guess what? Not only were there 6 seconds lost, but she even earned the possession back, deflecting the ball off Mischenko's leg. Misunderstanding between Joritsma and Boonstra. Joritsma turns it over. Called for the double dribble with Najib Shajidin at the top, refereeing. Behmane, two-lady action at the top. She spaces out. Oh, that was absolutely nasty. Dreesen tasting a little bit of her own medicine. Spacing out to the left. Oh, the block. Dreesen getting outplayed early in the game by Behmane. Mischenko. Do you see me left? I went right. Boonstra gets scored on. Latvia trying to pull a back-to-back upset in its matchup against the number 1 ranked Netherlands. Korzijn got Boonstra jumping. She finishes. You gotta love the pace. That was easy. Whatever you did to me, I'm gonna give it right back to you. Might be done in a different way, but it's just as efficient. Oh, we got a game. I know I got my 3x3 people watching. Big shout out to Samir Suleiman, Ilan Kowalski, all my friends out there, 3x3 fanatics, and also 3x3 experts, always students of the game, always keeping up with the good stuff. Yamane matched up with Lotia Shiphold. Beep, beep, see you later. I'm too fast for you, Effeline. Boonstra, long range. That's going to be a foul. Just a little bit too much on that closeout defense. Contact on the arm. That's unfortunate for Latvia. And very fortunate for Netherlands, struggling to find its groove at this moment. I expected the Netherlands to mark down this matchup with a taste of revenge in the Dutch lady's mouth. Don't forget, Latvia is responsible for stopping the impressive winning streak of Team Netherlands this season. Netherlands 21-3 before Sabail stopped. Janice Boonstra, a little bit long. Salmane going around, spinning. Beautiful footwork. Great shooting touch. Not the first time she's done that in this event. Nice. Little dive and look at Shiphold. She owes Dreesen a smoothie right there. You cannot spoil dessert that way. Soft little backdoor cut. She got the ball right where she needed it to get. Let's see if late in the game, a 1-point difference make the difference. Dreesen creating enough space. Look your Shiphold. That's a tough task to shoot over the long arms and length of Mischenko. Mischenko doing a good job protecting the rock. And right now, Latvia is not impressed by mighty Netherlands. Not impressed at all. They know they can beat the ladies. They've done it in Baku. Can they do it again? Birmane, nice change of pace. Beautiful touch. Good patience. 4-point lead. Uh-oh. Latvia doing a great job defensively. The ball did not touch the rim. Birmane. That's going to be an offensive foul against Mischenko. Mischenko overpowering and taking position down low. Lucia Shiphold will have to fight real hard to keep Marta out of the paint. Good flash. Ritzma missing another easy one. Are the Dutch ladies feeling some type of pressure? I don't know. That's going to be the 15th foul against Netherlands. Both teams still have one foul to give for free before the penalty. One thing's for sure. Latvia is playing with a lot of composure. Straumane, good patience. Couldn't find the angle. Driesen resisted well. Jorisma, right on the catch. Great take. No call. A little bit surprised about that no call. Oh, Ketia. Ketia Vermane will keep on punishing little mistakes and mental breakdowns from Team Netherlands all game long. She is killing it. Boonstra trying to find a quick solution to a much bigger problem, which is matching up with Mischenko down low. Mischenko does not mess around. Boonstra. Nice give and go action with Driesen, and maybe the ball is choosing its camp. Unless Strautmane makes a mental mistake. Kozane tells her, take your time, baby. Don't need to rush. Take your time. 6-point lead. Does Latvia have Netherlands figured out? We'll find out soon, but Driesen has something to say about this 6-point lead, bringing it to 5. Great hustle. Lucia Shiphold gets the ball back in Driesen's hands. Driesen elevates. That's a 2. No love. The ball just rims out once again. Second TV timeout. Top of the key. Two-lady connection. Vermane mid-range. Oh. Ketia. She says, look, that MVP is for me. Forget about Nortri. Driesen might be a brand name in 3x3, but I'm coming up. 5-point lead. Mischenko. That's going to be great defense by Driesen. She held her ground. She's wearing the Zoom Freaks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's shoes. Yeah, that's right. I recognize shoes too. I'm not a sneakerhead, by the way. Not at all. But there are some models that I will identify. Kobe 6s, for example. Giannis Antetokounmpo's. Oh, that's a mismatch. Driesen. Strong body, strong finish. 4-point lead. You know the number 1 team in the world will try to make a comeback. Great defense, but better offense. The head fake having Lucia Shiphold jumping up to the moon, trying to meet up with the sun. Vihmane playing with Lucia Shiphold's feelings. Good thing for Netherlands. She misses the first free throw. Back to a 5-point lead. Ritzma, long range. Straumane almost got in trouble stopping her dribble in the corner. Does not matter. Vihmane, little floater. No, it's Corzane. Please forgive me. Those two are like twins. Corzane and Vihmane. They just look like each other. They got the ponytail, number look alike, game look alike. You gotta forgive me. Corzane. I'm telling you. What's going on, Netherlands? Look at Shiphold scores, but Latvia is already 3 points away from a second Women's Series stop win. Deep range, Katia Vimane. Like my main man Samir Suleiman says all the time, shooters shoot, baby. Yes, they do for the game. Ooh, that's a heat check right there. They're up 7. Don't get too eager. Boomstra, not a good shot selection right here. Joritsma will try to save it. She does. Boomstra, 4-2. No. Latvia with the ball to take down number 1 seeded Netherlands for a second time in a row. No call. Strautmane, no call. Keep playing. Both teams in foul trouble. You need to watch out. Joritsma still doesn't want to go down. The ball deflected out of bounds. Schenko can't finish it. She gets denied. Boonstra with the block. Dreesen shoots the 2. Off target. Netherlands trying to make up for the gap as fast as they could possibly do it. Uh-oh, mismatch city. Mischenko gets it to go. Latvia takes down Netherlands once again. The new Dutch nemesis. Latvia with its second win in the Women's Series Tour this 2025 season. And Latvia, scoring 100 points, will reach the 3rd spot in the Women's Series World Ranking with 1 stop to go. Awesome performance, awesome tournament. Katia Vihmane, Mischenko, Strautmane, and Corzane. Well done, ladies. Obviously, Netherlands still remains top of the rankings. No questions about it. They're racking up 80 points, finishing 2nd. But that's the 2nd time that they're getting taken down by Latvia. Do we have the start of a rivalry? I don't know, but I'm looking at it. And I'm going to pay attention to what's coming up next in the next few weeks. If those two teams match up again, I want to know what's going to happen. Anyhow, let's give the Latvian ladies a little moment to celebrate and enjoy, and we'll be right back for the prize ceremony.
So, what would you like to say to these beautiful people which have watched your game?
Thank you so much for your support because without you, we wouldn't be here where we are right now. So thank you so much.
What about you? Do you want to say something? Thank you so much. So, dear friends, stay tuned. I am the host, and the award ceremony. Güzel anonslar, mikrofonu, yapılan görev için sol hesap limonlu yerleri tutabilirsiniz. Ve bizlere kalın yapan ve genelde başlıyor. Biz galip komandanı mükafatlandırma merasimine başlayalım. Ladies and gentlemen, we start a voting ceremony of the winner team.
All right. The prize ceremony took a little while to set up,
Bukumuk'un
but it's
galibi
finally there.
Latvia komandasından 6 numaralı oyuncu
Obviously, who else? What did you expect, guys? The MVP has Katia written all over it. What a great performance. What a great game. What a great final. What a great tournament. As you can hear me say often, she took care of business. For sure. Katia Vimane did it all kinds of different ways, mid range, going all the way to the cup, little floaters, finishing left, finishing right, and hitting you up from long and deep range. Katia Vimane, MVP once again in Azerbaijan. There is something in the air for this Latvian team after Baku. Sabail makes it back to back. And don't forget, this Latvian squad also earned its ticket to the World Cup in Baku. So it's literally 3 for 3. So anytime Latvia competes in Azerbaijan, expect greatness. The ladies can smile. Digna Strautmane, Marta Mischenko, Katia Mane, and Leva Elizabeth Korzane. They can smile. They can be happy. They deserve everything they got in this event. They lost against CS Rapid, their first game of pool action, 19-15, and after that, they did not look back. We are very likely to see this team again. I need to check out the playing field in Debrecen. Need to check out the teams enrolled in the event. We got Netherlands, Ulaanbaatar, Spain, CS Rapid, Czechia, Germany, Austria, Chile, Uganda, Singapore, Italy, Slovakia, Madrid, Yor, Romania, Laguna. All right. Well, based on what I know and what I see, it's very likely we're going to see Latvia in the World Final, but we'll wait for the last event to play itself. So once again, congratulations, Latvia, for a great performance. Katia Vermane, we love you, girl. You're doing it. You're doing it well. Angelo Tsagarakis signing out. I hope you had a good time in my company. I'll see you down the line at some point, commentating some 3x3. Wish you all to have a great week. Finish the month strong. September is right around the corner. In a few weeks, we got the great World Shanghai final. Women's series are not done yet. Take care, my people. See you when I see you.